Well, good evening, folks, or good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Quincy Kane here, and this is live stream number 139, and it's game night. I was already anticipating I was going to say game night, and I said 1:30 night. Off to a good start. As you can see, some of you know that usually it's a 10-minute countdown, and there was only a few minutes counting down because I was like scrambling to get everything set up. But I did it with like 2 minutes on the clock or something. So, but yes, it's game night. We're going to be having a fun game. Some of you experienced this last time. It is the tier list game where each of you are the nominees, and everyone starts on the F tier. And I'm going to ask a series of questions or challenges or whatever it might be, and whoever succeeds at the question or challenge, you get to advance in the rankings, and the first person to reach S tier will be the winner of the evening. Our champion last time was Daniel. I'll be curious if he shows up to defend his crown, or if someone else is going to step up and take the title from him. So we'll see. Catching up with the chat here. Jack, I hope you feel better soon. Jack isn't feeling well, so everyone keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Going to miss having you as part of the stream, but I do hope you're able to rest. And if you're able to watch some of it, you know, you're certainly welcome to just enjoy watching. I can play a few songs for you. But if you're just not feeling well and just need to get away from screens and stuff, that's totally understandable. But I'll be praying for you. Hope you feel well. We got Fab in the chat. Hey, Fab, hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good week. Let me know if there's anything fun or eventful that's happened lately, or anything fun or eventful that might be coming up that you're looking forward to. Let me know. I'm going to kick things off with a song first, and then we are going to probably get this game started. You know, we'll need like a few people, but even if we just got one person, technically, we could still make it work. So we'll see what happens. But let's kick things off with a song. This is one I released earlier this year, and some exciting news. If you haven't heard or seen already, again, if you are subscribed to my email list, you should know about this already. That is, if you've checked your emails. But I have a new release coming out tomorrow, so I'm super excited about that. This song I'm about to play was my first release of this year. This one's called Brothers to the End, so I have released this one. It's available on Spotify, and you can find it on my Bandcamp. But I've got a new song that I'm super excited. It's going to be dropping. The video is going to be dropping tomorrow on YouTube. So, and I'll be playing some of that later today too. So anyway, going to kick things off with this song, Brothers to the End. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. We're unbreakable, bonded by our passion, undeniable, brothers till the very end. Just a bunch of outcasts, only meant for slaughter. But we will overcome this if we can band together. Look into my eyes, grab a hold of my hand, remember who we are, brothers till the very end. Remember who we are. Remember who we are. Never thought I'd be alone, always thought I'd have a home. One by one you fell away, colors turns from taking graves. What was once inseparable has become forgettable. Brothers till the very end, stripped of all its meaning. And now it's just me. And now it's just me. Distant fragment. Shattered pieces! Are you? All right. Again, just kicking things off with a song. Again, that one was called Brothers to the End. And that one is available on Spotify, or you can find it on my Bandcamp. Yeah. But for anyone just tuning in, don't be shy. Say hello. Oh, hey, we got Chad in the chat. Hey, Chad, hope you're doing well. Good to see you coming by. Hope you can hang out and play for a bit. We'll get this game going in just a moment. It is game night, and this was a pretty fun game. I thought it worked out really well last time. I made a few tweaks to the rules, which should make things interesting, but I thought it was a lot of fun. Let me catch up with the... oh, we got Silas in the chat, too. Hey, Silas. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good week. Let's see here. Fab was saying, yeah, I went mountain river swimming. Water was perfect. That actually sounds a lot of fun. I take it that means maybe you went hiking to a river up on a mountain and then went swimming in it. Is that kind of what that means? Because that sounds great. We got Silas here, says, let's rock and roll. Yes, that sounds good. Yep. Going to have some music and going to have some fun playing a game here. I'm going to get that started in just a moment. Silas says, I was just rocking out right now. Well, that's good. Got my Squier Stratocaster. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever feel like just playing along with me, just grab your guitar and you can play along. So we can jam together. Oh, hey, we got Daniel. Look, the champion is in the chat. Daniel, it is game night. We're going to play the same tier list game that we played last time. And Daniel is indeed S tier. He was the one who won this challenge last time. So I've made a few tweaks that I think are going to make things interesting. And again, it's going to be a constant refining process. But I thought this game was a lot of fun last time, so I'm looking forward to playing it with all of you. Thanks, Chad. Chad says, sounded great. Appreciate that. Silas says, good song. Nice job. Thank you for the kind words. Yep. And again, in case you hadn't heard yet, I released that song earlier this year, but what's going to happen here? Tomorrow, I'm going to be releasing a video, the official track video for my latest release, which is called Waiting. Some of you have been waiting for this song to be released. I was going to release it at the end of last month, and unfortunately things happened, and I did not reach that deadline. I have a personal goal of reaching my deadlines. One of these days, I will set a deadline and actually reach it. But it is not this day. But one of these days, that'll happen. But either way, I got it done. I'm actually very pleased with how it sounds, like mix-wise, production-wise. I think it's probably my best quality release yet. I'm pretty pleased with it, and I hope you guys like it too. Technically... Oh, yeah, Silas says, love your new release, Waiting. Thanks. Sounds like Silas has heard it already. Again, if you are subscribed to my email list, then you will be notified whenever I release songs, and you get early access to them. The song is technically available right now on my Bandcamp, and I think it's on Spotify. So if you want to hear it, you can. The video for the song is going to be released tomorrow, but technically, if you want to listen to it, it's out now. And I will be playing the song for you guys later during the stream. But we're going to get this game going. We got Rebel Rocker. Hey, Will Share just left work. You rock. Hey, you rock too, Rebel Rocker. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate that. And hope you can hang out and participate in the game. Hey, we got Adam here. Adam in the alphabet. That joke never gets old, does it? No, I'm just kidding. Good morning, everyone. Adam, appreciate you tuning in. We're going to get this game going in just a moment here. Let's see here. Fab says, drove 7 miles along a mountain ridge to a bridge crossing the river below. That sounds a lot of fun. We've had some really hot weather here in Virginia, and swimming in a river sounds like it would be a fun activity right now. So, all dirt, brush, rocks, and trees. Sounds like good stuff being in nature. Silas says, I got Spotify and it was recommended. Awesome. Yep, so that's how he heard. All right, let me get this screen up. So, some of you, I believe... all of you were here last time, but in case you weren't, I did make a few tweaks to some of the rules to kind of make things sort of interesting. But basically, we have a tier list here, and as you know, the top of the list is S tier, the bottom of the list is F tier. So I'm going to go ahead and drag your names into the list here. So I'm going to get you started. Everyone's going to start on the F tier. I just want to make sure this is working. Give me a second. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys can see that. All right, let's see. We got Daniel. Daniel was our champion of this last time, so he currently holds the title. So let's see if any of you can take that from him in tonight's game night. All right, hopefully this is working. Sometimes, oh boy, yeesh. I got like a little notification where it's like, the screen is not responding. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, I think we're okay. I accidentally added Hippie. I don't think he's here yet, but maybe he'll show up later. So, let's see here. We got Silas. Let me get him in the chat. Yeah, it's kind of delaying on me, which is a little frustrating. And let me see if I got Rebel. Hopefully I made one for Rebel. I have to get your name imported real quick, so just give me a moment here. LMNOPQR. I'm actually very surprised I don't have Rebel on here. But I think I can make you one real quick. Rebel, give me a thumbs up if you're still out there, and I will. I'll get your name. Yep, still out there. Okay, almost home. All right, let me get a name made for Rebel real quick. So that's going to take a moment. Again, I have to apologize. I was a little behind getting this set up, but I'll go ahead and explain the rules. So everyone is going to start on F tier, and I'm basically going to ask a series of questions, challenges. It's not all just, do you know the answer? Some of them are kind of like free-for-all. Some of them give you the availability, like whoever has the most creative answer wins the challenge. Whoever answers first wins the challenge. Whoever guesses right wins the challenge. So it's various types of questions. It's not just, do you know the answer to this question? But if you answer it, then you get to advance to the next ranking. So from F, you go to D. From D, you go to C, so on and so forth. Again, I don't know who decided that there isn't an E tier. Maybe there's some people who do that. But for whatever reason, and S is at the top, stands for superior, I suppose. And let's see here. So yeah, so you advance in the ranking, and as you continue, first person to make it to S tier wins. Last time we played this, Daniel was the winner. So he's the current champion of this. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a name made for Rebel here. Now, a few little tweaks I made to the game that I thought would be fun. So one, because the nice thing about this game is, like, anyone can come in. Like, we don't have to wait till everyone's here to start. We can play. And if someone comes in late, there's a few things that we're going to do to kind of give them an opportunity to catch up. So that's what's kind of the nice thing. It really is anyone's game. Like, even if you make it all the way to the A tier, there's still a chance that someone could come back and win it. So it's not... it's pretty much anyone's game, no matter what. It's never like, oh, I'm too far behind. And there's a few tweaks I made that are going to help, kind of help with that. So one is that the first person to make it to C tier, as soon as somebody makes it to C tier, what's going to happen is anyone on F tier, their answer will be worth 2 points, which means if you're on the F tier and someone's on C tier, then as soon as you answer a question, you can skip D tier and go right to C tier. So it kind of gives you a little chance to catch up. And then here's the other sort of, I don't know if I call it a rule, but, sort of factor. As soon as someone makes it to A tier, then everyone's points, everyone's answers are worth 2 points. So that's kind of the nice thing. So if someone's in A tier and you're in B tier could still win it. They can answer one more question to make it. So it kind of raises the stakes a little bit. You might be doing really good in advancing, but the more you're advancing, you start giving those behind you kind of a little bit of an advantage to catch up. So it's kind of a little bit like Mario Kart in that way. You know how, like, if you're winning, everyone else gets all the better special stuff. So it's kind of like that. But cool. So, all right, I got Rebel's name made. Sorry if that took a little while. Usually I have it already set up. Well, thank you. Chad said shared this out. Thanks. Let's get some competition in here. Sounds good. Yeah, it is fun when you have a lot of people. Fab's asking, movie or categories would be nice. Yes, it's going to be various categories. There are movie quotes. There are questions about music. There's, naming. There's trivia. There's a few things. There's also, some of you might be familiar with the password game. I think Jimmy Fallon kind of made that popular. So the password game is where there's a word. It's the password. And I can give you a one-word hint, and you have to guess what the password is. So we're going to include that in this. And we have a few other things. Like, again, I've kind of expounded on this a little bit. Daniel says, I'm going to be getting some food ready, so I may lose. Well, like I said, you've got a chance to catch up. And yeah, Daniel, he's got his trophy right there, holder right here. Yep. Yeah, Daniel's ready. He's ready to retain it, and Chad sounds like he's ready to take it. Yep. Yep, good stuff. Let's see here. And then, yeah, sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat now. So, all right, awesome. Yeah, let me get Adam in here as well. So I got Rebels made. And, yeah, here we go. We got Adam. Going to get your name in here. There we go. And then we're going to get Rebel in here. And then we should be good to start this thing. All right. And I think, let me just make sure that's everyone so far. And again, more people can as they tune in, they'll be able to join in. So, all right, we got enough people. All right, here we go. Who's ready? Everyone give me a thumbs up if you are ready. What kind of janky rules you got, Quincy? I don't know if you're commenting on the rules I just shared, but I tried to make it like anything can happen. I tried to come up with sort of rules that come happen. Now one rule, Fab loves this rule, but when it comes to questions, you are allowed to use Google. It is okay to Google search and to find an answer. Fab refuses to use Google, and I think that's admirable. If he's able to win without using Google, good for him. But I allow it. If you guys don't know the answer to something and you can Google it, you're certainly welcome to do that. Adam says, just wanted to say good day to everyone. Unfortunately, got to head to work. Well, Adam, hey, I appreciate you at least coming by to say good day, and I hope you have a wonderful day at work. If you're able to hang out for a little bit, maybe you can get up a few tiers, and maybe I can play you a song, but we are going to get this game started. Yeah, Fab says, enjoy work, Adam, if there is such a thing, and I think he means such a thing as enjoying work. Well, hopefully Adam does enjoy his work. I hope it's a good day for you. All right, here we go. Let me get this scrolled back up. So again, all of you are starting on the F tier, and we are going to, let me get my questions up here, and we are going to start. All right, here we go. See if there's any other rules. No, I think we're good. Okay, here we go. First question. Now, there are actually 3 answers that I will accept for this question because of reasons. So, but we'll see. All right, here we go. First question. First person to name my latest release. Okay? First person to name my latest release. So the last song that I released. If you can type it first in the chat, be sure to do that. Also, one little hint. There is some delay on here, and depending when you're tuning in, you do want to make sure you're live. So it is a good tip. Make sure you are live. Make sure you are caught up. Yep, Silas. I think Silas got it with waiting. But I'm willing to give a second answer. The only reason it's waiting is because I just released it, but there was another answer. Can someone name what the other answer would have been if I didn't release waiting today or tomorrow? So I'm going to give that point to Silas, but if someone else can name what the other song would have been, then I will give them a point as well. So Silas makes it up to D tier. And let's see here. Chad says, no Google for me. Silas says, sorry, I typed it in first. Nothing to be sorry for. That's the game. That's the competition. Let's see. Yeah, Chad was saying, no Google for me. Am working and trying to pay attention, but cannot triple task. Yep. So, yeah, you already got a lot going on, trying to be productive and trying to compete at the same time. Yep, Chad got it. Brothers to the End. Yep, that's the other release. So the answer I was looking for originally was Brothers to the Reese. I actually had that question from last time, but then when I was getting set up for the stream for today, I was like, wait, I'm about to release Waiting. The answer to that question is different. So I wasn't really sure, but yeah, Waiting is the current release, but originally the answer I had in mind was Brothers to the End. And then sort of a bonus answer would have been, yeah, I mean, Daniel's kind of got it too. The stripped down version of A Place to Call Home. That was sort of a bonus answer. So, you know what? We'll make things interesting. I'm going to give it to Daniel too. You honestly, you all nailed it because technically, the last release was Brothers to the End, but then I did release a stripped down version, which I kind of consider those bonuses. So, so there we go. You guys got them all. Oh, hey, we got Stan in the chat. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah. Fab using some bathroom humor. Yep, that's always hilarious. Okay, we got Stan here. Stan, let me get you in the competition. We just started. We did the first question, and we actually had 3 people advance from this one question because there were 3 potential answers. So already starting things off pretty hot. We're going to get Stan here. Stan, couple little tweaks to the rules here. I think you played this last time, but basically if you answer the question or pass the challenge, you get to advance in rankings. First person to make it to C tier, anyone in the F tier, their points will be worth 2 after that. Or their first answer. So basically, if someone's in C tier and you're still in the F tier, your next answer will help you skip the D tier and go right to C tier. And then first person to make it to A tier, after that, everyone's questions are worth 2 points. So basically, if you're in F tier and someone's in A tier, you only have to answer like 3 questions to catch up, rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So, yep, Stan has a chance. You still have a chance. All right, here we go. Next question. Okay, this is a movie quote. So again, here's your friendly reminder. Make sure you are live with the stream. Make sure you're not behind because you don't want to be at a disadvantage here. So make sure you're live. I'm going to name a quote from a movie. First person to type in the title of the movie, okay, gets the point. Here we go. This is the movie quote. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix legions, and loyal servant to the true emperor, Marcus Aurelius. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. So first person to name the movie. Yep, Daniel says not good with movies. Well, don't worry, Daniel. I got a few guitar questions for you as well. So it's not going to be all at your disadvantage. Plus, I mean, hey, you're the champion right now, so I think everyone else needs kind of an advantage. First person to name that movie. Yep, Chad got it. Gladiator. Yep. Stan was close. Gladiator. I'm afraid that's not the title. I don't think he was very glad in that movie. But close. Stan was very close. But Chad advances to the C tier. So again, Chad is the first person to make it to the C tier. So now anyone in the F tier, if you answer a question, you will automatically go to the C tier. You don't have to go through the D tier. So, very cool. Yep, Silas coming in third there with Gladiator. Yep. Love Gladiator. Great movie. There is, I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer. I heard they were making a sequel, and I watched the trailer, and I have mixed feelings about it. My initial thoughts, whoever did the trailer chose very poor music for it, in my opinion. Just did not match with like the tone of what that movie should be. And I could literally see that movie going either way. I could see that movie either being great or being a little too over the top and not a worthy successor to the original, but we'll see what happens. Fab says, I was 30 seconds behind. Someone is cheating. Make sure you're live. Just make sure, you might have to speed up the video or skip ahead. Make sure you are currently live with the stream. Chad, are you a hacker? I don't believe Chad is a hacker, but I do know Chad quite likes movies, so that might have been right up his alley right there. All right, here we go. Next question. Hope you guys are ready for this. Now, this question actually has multiple answers. It's more like a challenge. I'm going to suggest a challenge. Actually, what it is you guys just have to name a song, okay? But I'll tell you what song to name from what artist, and the first person to type a song title from this artist, you get to advance. Here we go. Name a song by Chevelle. First person to put a Chevelle song in the title gets to advance. Fab says, I am smiling. I don't know if that is a Chevelle song or if you're just saying you are smiling. Sometimes I have to fact check these. Chevelle. Nope, not seeing that as, I don't think you were commenting a title, song title there. Let me see here. Yep, first person to name a Chevelle song. Chevelle title. It can be any Chevelle song. The Red. Yep, Silas got it. Yep, seeing red again. All right, Silas made it up to C tier. There we go. Silas, yep. Yeah, Fab says I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't think you were, but I'm glad you're smiling. I'm glad you're happy. Glad to know you're in a good mood. So Silas came to play. We got some good competition here, guys. Yep, got some close ones here. All right, let's have a look at the next question here. Again, your friendly reminder: just make sure you are live so that you're not at a disadvantage by being behind in the stream. We want to make sure you're up to par. All right, here we go. All right, next question. It's going to be, okay, so this is a creative one. This one, I'm just going to pick my favorite answer. So everyone gets an opportunity to answer, and I'm simply going to pick which one I liked best. So here's the question. Where would you take me to dinner? If we were going to go out to eat somewhere, where would we go to eat? My best answer wins. So my favorite answer wins. So everyone has a chance. This isn't about speed. It's not about the quickest answer. It's just about the most creative answer. If you know me well, then maybe you kind of have an idea what kind of place to go for food. If you don't know, then you might just have to take your best guess at what you think I would enjoy, what kind of food. But there's the question there. If we were going to go out to grab a bite to eat, where would we go to eat? Applebee's. Okay, not bad. I've been to Applebee's a few times. I can't say I've been there a whole lot, but I'm pretty confident that they have something that I would enjoy. So I think that's a good choice. Fab, Stan, what do you guys have in mind? Chad, Daniel, be curious what you guys have in mind as well. And we shall see. And then I think, so while we're waiting on those answers, let's see here. Yeah, we may do one more question and then take a little song break. But, yeah, so far, well, I'll tell you what, since we're kind of waiting, I'm actually going to type it in the chat. 1 second here. So I'm going to put question. Whoops, that did not work at all. Okay, 1 second. I've got to type this. Silas says, ooh, that's a good answer, Stan. Stan says Oriental Express. Not too shabby. Silas says, haven't been too many times either, but the times I did was awesome. Yep. I wouldn't take to dinner. That's a catch. That's a catch question. No, it's not a date. You know, I'm not asking you to take me on a date. I'm just saying if we went out to eat, where would we go? Daniel says, well, there was this place in Italy last month I went called Pizzeria di Piccolo. The street is what you would imagine Italy would look like with the brick roads, pizza calzones, you name it. That's pretty good, too. So Daniel's saying all the way to Italy to get some pizza or calzones, get some Italian. Stan's saying Oriental Express. Those are some good choices. If anyone else has an answer, let me know. But where would we go to eat? Yeah, Fab, if you got something real quick, or if Chad, if you know where we would go to eat. I'm kind of torn between Daniel and Stan's answers, because that's a good question. Because I got to be honest, I love Asian food, you know, like I really do. But, you know, Fab says you can have beer and cheddar brats with me tonight. I'm afraid I'm not much for alcohol, but cheddar, if you mean cheese, like cheddar brats, I don't know. I haven't heard them refer to that way, but I do like cheese. All right, I think I got to go with Daniel's answer. Stan, you were so close. To be honest, food-wise, I think I would pick Asian over pizza, but Daniel really, really took it up a notch. I mean, you know, Oriental Express by the name is just like takeout, right? I mean, if you had said like Sakura or some kind of like fancy Asian restaurant, you know, you might have gotten the point. There's a Thai place. What's it called? Man, I'm drawing a blank on the name because they had one name and then they relocated and changed their name, so I can't remember. Yeah, I think if you'd picked a nicer Asian restaurant, I totally would have been down with that. But I got to go with Daniel. I think he had the more creative answer there and getting some good high quality pizza. So, all right, guys. We're going to do one more. Yeah, I couldn't spell it. No worries, Stan. All right, we're going to do one more question, and then I'm going to play a song for you guys, and then we will continue. So far, we got a good competition. Got a lot of people ranking on the C tier here. Now, remember, if you're in the F tier, you don't even have to go to the D tier. Pretty much anyone in the F tier, if you answer correctly, you automatically move up to the C tier. So you're definitely not out of the race here. Fab says, I was spoiled living in Napa. I think is that California, CA, with food. Well, at least you got to enjoy at least you got to enjoy some good food. All right, one more question, and then I'm going to play a song for you, and then we will resume our competition. First person to name this lead singer. Here we go. Who is the lead singer of the band Flyleaf? We're looking for the name, first and last name, of the vocalist for the band Flyleaf. If you can name that vocalist. Who is the lead singer? Now, just to be clear, you're very close. Daniel, you kind of combined the first and last name. You're very close, but yep. Hey, whoa, hey, we got Indigo in the chat. Wow, and he got it right. Let me get you in the chat here, man. Guys, I don't know if you know Indigo. Indigo Sky, what a surprise visit. Dude is such a talented musician and songwriter. He's got awesome music. Definitely check him out. Indigo, if you're going to hang out for a bit, let me get a name made for you, and I'll get you in this competition here. But he got it right. Came out of nowhere, just like, and got it right. That's what's so funny. So it is Lacey Sturm. So I thought it was funny that Daniel answered Stacy because you kind of combined Sturm with Lacey, and you got Stacy. So good effort, but not quite. Maybe you were just typing so fast you accidentally combined the names. Let's see here. I'm going to get Indigo in here. Indigo. And I'll explain the rules for you, Indigo. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to play a song for you guys, and then we'll resume the competition. So this is a tier list. Everyone starts on the F tier. And as you answer questions or complete challenges, you get to advance in the rankings. So everyone starts on the F tier, and if you answer a question correctly or pass a challenge, you get to advance to the next ranking. The goal is to make it all the way up to S tier. First person to make it to S tier wins. Now, there are a few things here. So again, Indigo, technically you start on the F tier, but there are certain perks that happen as the game progresses. So as soon as someone makes it to C tier, your answer is actually worth 2 points. So you get to skip D tier. You get to go right up to C tier. So again, you would have started here on F tier, but we're going to go ahead and bring you up to C tier. So you're already caught up with everyone who's in the lead right now. And when someone makes it to A tier, once someone gets to that point, everyone's questions will be worth 2 rankings from then on. So awesome. But yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for the shout out, brother. Yeah, I'm surprised to see you tune in. You know, I don't think you've tuned into one of my live streams before. I'm gonna play a song for you guys, and then we're gonna resume. Let me just catch up with the chat here. Stan was saying, yeah, they're fast food, but they have the best huntin' beef and wontons. They are good. They are good. But I think again, I appreciate the quality of what Daniel was presenting in his previous answer. Daniel says, I knew it. It was just jumbled up in my head. Yeah, that's what I thought was so funny. You're so close. You literally merged together her first and last name. Yeah, everyone say hello to Indy. Again, he's a great musician. Definitely check out his songs and the music he's put out. Fab says, I told myself every question I guess wrong, I get chocolate. Well, I guess you're getting a lot of chocolate right now. Silas says, Stacey Sturm was interviewed, and she talked about how God saved her from committing suicide. Yeah, she's got a great, powerful testimony. And, my heart goes out for people who struggle with that. Again, I think life is such a gift. There's so much to experience in life, so much to aspire for. And so it breaks my heart that there are people who just don't see that, and they think that in order to have some kind of peace that they need to rid the earth of themselves. And so quick reminder that each of you is super valuable, and your life has a plan and a purpose, and you're very precious. And so don't ever think of yourself that way. Don't ever think that the world would be better without you, because that's not true at all. That's totally a lie. And there's so much more to life. There's always hope, so don't ever give up. But yes, people who have testimonies like that where they found themselves in a dark, lonely place, and they were able to overcome that. Definitely very powerful stuff. All right, I'm going to play a song here, and then we're going to continue with our competition. So this song is actually a cover. Give me just a second. I unplugged my headphones. Going to be hard to hear without that connection. All right, so this song is actually a cover. It's one of the only covers I've done. In fact, as of right now, it's the only cover I've done. I don't know if I have. It's probably inevitable that at some point I'll do another cover, but as of right now, I have not. So this is the only one. But yeah, this was one. This is from the movie Into the Unknown. Wait, no, that's the name of the song. The movie was Frozen 2. My brother wanted to see this movie and didn't want to go by himself, so I went with him, heard the song, and I was kind of drumming along with it, and I was like, this could be a metal song. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But I kind of made a demo and thought it came out kind of cool, so I ended up going through with it. And yeah, I think it sounds pretty cool. So here we go. Hope you all like this. This is Into the Unknown.
I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble, while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh. Whoa. You're not a voice, you're just a ringing in my ear. And if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear. And everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure, and I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Or are you someone out there who's a little bit like me? Who knows deep down I'm not where I'm meant to be? Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know this part of me that longs to go into the unknown? Into the unknown. Whoa, are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me? Where are you going? Don't leave me alone. How do I follow you into the unknown?
Thank you. All right, again, that one was my cover of the song Into the Unknown. If you enjoyed that, you can find it on Spotify or on my Bandcamp or wherever you like to listen to music. It should be there. All right, catching up with the chat. Anyone just tuning in? The competition is close right now. It's going well. This is game night. And let me get the screen back up, the scoreboard. But so far, we're doing the tier list game, so everyone starts on the F tier, and as you answer questions or pass challenges, you get to go up in the rankings. Right now, we have a four-way tie with Chad, Silas, Daniel, and Indigo in the lead right now. But since we have people on C tier, there is a perk for the people in F tier. Any question that they answer, they automatically get to move up 2 rankings, so they can skip D tier, go right to C tier. So even if you're just joining us, it's not too late to join the game. Just give me a hello out there, and I'll add your name to the tier list, and there's still a chance for you to come back and win this thing, you know? Just because you're too late doesn't mean it's too late to win. Like, hey, we got Logan here. Logan, I can get you in on the tier list. So, let me do that now. Let me get Logan's name on the tier list here. Yeah, I actually got you right here, so I'm going to pull you up. So again, Logan, even though you're just coming in, even though you're just on the F tier, if you answer a question, you automatically get to go to the C tier. One other little rule, Google is allowed. There are some in the chat who do not like to use Google. They refuse to use it, but I do allow it. So if there's a certain question and you don't have an answer for it, you are allowed to use Google as a tool to find the answer for that. Let's see here. Stan says, I hate when they say took the easy way out. I don't know if maybe you're referencing something that I said earlier, and I'm missing that. Oh, thanks, Indigo. Yep, speaking the truth, bud. Appreciate that. Dude, awesome shirt. Yep, this was, I can't remember, a while back we made a tie-dye shirt, and to be honest, I packed all my nice clothes. Well, not all of them, but I packed some of them. I'm actually going to be leaving for vacation tomorrow with my family, so I'm definitely excited about that. But I got a new song coming out. For those of you who hadn't heard, I've got a release. It's technically available now if you go to Spotify or if you go to my Bandcamp. My song, Waiting, it is available now. But the video for that song, or the official track video, it's not much of a video, but that's going to be coming on YouTube tomorrow. And so I was trying to get that like distributed and trying to get that posted and shared and all that stuff. Trying to get that in motion, trying to get packed because my family's wanting to leave tomorrow, and I had the stream tonight to prepare for. So I just I was like, you know what, tie-dye will work, and I thought, yeah, it'll get the job done for tonight. So. Yep, some hellos happening in the chat. Daniel says, I just made some Eggs Benedict and some hot dogs, so I know you must be cooking something, Stan. Yeah, I'm curious, Stan, is there anything on the menu on your end? I know sometimes you're making some stuff. Indigo says, that's awesome. Can't wait to hear. Well, thank you. I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. I think currently it's probably my best like production wise. There's some things I've learned and some things I implemented that I think worked out really well. So I'm pretty pleased with how the mix came out. And yeah, I'll be curious what you think of it. And it's kind of interesting. This is a neat song for me because this is kind of like, this is the last of my old songs. Like I've had some songs that have been written for years and I just hadn't released them. And I was kind of going through those first. But after this song, I'm kind of getting into new terrain. Basically, if I want to release a song, I'm having to get to the point where I have to write a song to release. You know, it's not all the old songs. And I'm really excited about that because I do like a lot of these older songs, but I don't know that they best reflect where I am today as an artist. And this one is pretty close. Like, there's definitely things about the song that I still like and might carry over into some of my newer stuff. But at the same time, I originally wrote this song a few years ago, maybe like 2019 or something like that. I'm not sure, but either way, I am very pleased with how it came out. So I hope you guys like it too. Stan says, doing burgers. Yep, I love a good burger. That sounds like a good thing to have on the menu. All right, guys, let's get this competition back. Again, everyone, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready, and we will get started. I'm going to ask a question. Let me get back to where I was at. Okay, I see. Daniel, if you're, well, no, I don't want to give a hint. Okay, don't want to give a hint. So this next question, it's more of a challenge. But what we're going to do, some of you might be familiar with the password game. So I think it actually came out before Jimmy Fallon, but I think he really popularized it for today. But I think this was actually a game like way back, maybe like 70s or something like that. But the way this game works, I'm going to be thinking of a word. That word is the password. And you have to guess what is the password. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a one-word hint, a one-word prompt. So I'm going to say one word, and you guys just got to type away and guess what you think the password is. If no one's getting it, I will say a second word, and that might give you another hint as to what the password could be. So the first person to correctly guess the password will get to advance in the rankings. So I know we got some people kind of coming in and out and stuff. So let me make sure there's just one other. Right now we got Daniel. Is there anyone else out there who can give me a thumbs up and just let me know that you're ready for this? Because just want to make sure Daniel has some competition here. He needs it. Again, Daniel is our current champion. I don't know if, it might be too soon to call you the reigning champion. I don't know if just because you win the first one, if that makes you the reigning champion, or if you got to win a few before you get that title. But he is our current champion, that is for sure. So yeah, anyone out there, if you are ready, just give me a thumbs up. Silas says ready. Stan says ready. All right, here we go. So we've got the password. Here is the first hint for the password. The first hint is strings. Okay? I will say that again. The first hint for the password is strings. So any idea what the password is based off of that context clue? And we'll let you guys type in a few guesses, and if no one gets it, I will give another prompt. I'll give another one. And by the way, you don't have to have just one guess here. Like, yes, you want to type something, but if you have kind of a few ideas. Ooh, interesting. Daddario. The password is not Daddario. Nope. But yep, Stan got it. The password was guitar. Yep. So it's really funny. So Daniel, you are right. You did, you were thinking the right way, but that was a hint for the instrument. The password was guitars. So there we go. That point's going to go to Stan. And Stan, look at that. You get to go right to the C tier. Man, everyone getting up on the C tier. I wonder if we'll get a B tier winner in a moment here. So, again, anyone just tuning in, even if you come in on F tier, your first answer is going to be worth 2 points, so you're automatically going to go to the C tier. So, definitely not too far behind. Yep, yep, that's okay, but you know that now. Yep, Daniel says I was overcomplicating, and that's all right. Yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed by your answers, but yeah, it's a little simpler, And again, I will say for future passwords, that's kind of the way you want to think. Like, it's going to be a relatively simple word, at least I think so. Most of them are pretty simple. They're pretty simple words, and then I'm just trying to use, I can only give you a one-word hint as to what it might be. So, okay. All right. Next, all right. Now, this is another new challenge, so I'll be curious. Now, this is one you, to be honest, we'll see how this goes. I'll see how you guys like this. But this is actually a Google Complete, and I'm kind of curious if this is going to even work. So basically, I'm going to start the beginning of a phrase, and what we're looking for is an answer to naming one of the top search results from that phrase. So a lot of times Google has an autocomplete, like you start to type in how to blank, and it'll autofill it with the most searched results. Okay? So I'm gonna give you a few words, and then if you want to, you can type these words into Google and see what are the first 3 to come up. Again, it might be different. I kind of tested this on my computer and my phone, so there's sort of a few answers here. But if you get one of the answers, the first person to get one of the autocompletes that matches mine, that'll work. So we'll try that. If this doesn't quite work, then we'll switch things around. Because again, some of you guys, it might be. I mean, already. Let me ask you this: hypothetically, like, can you guys even check Google? Or is that, I know that's kind of complicated for some of you if you're using like a phone or something. So we might tweak this a little bit. I think what I'm going to do instead, let me tweak that. I'm going to give you 3 results, and I want the first person to guess which result was the number 1 result. We'll give that person the win. I think that'd be an easier way to do it. And that way you guys don't have to rush to Google and handle that. So, all right, here we go. So the phrase is how to fix, and then which of these was the top answer? So was it how to fix stick drift PS5, how to fix posture, or how to fix a broken zipper? Which of those was the top search result? And again, if you do have access to Google, you're allowed to type that in and see which of those comes up. And I'm kind of curious. I don't know if it'll be the same as mine. Now, Logan just went ahead and guessed a car, but like I said, a car wasn't even an option. So the options, again, are how to fix stick drift, how to fix posture, or how to fix a broken zipper. We got posture, stick drift, posture. Interestingly, no one's gotten it yet. At least I don't think so. I'm going to double check this real quick. Maybe some of you have gotten it. Let me see what, I'm going to type it in and see what comes up. How to fix. Yeah, for me, see if anyone's typed it yet. First person. Yep, there we go. Silas got it. Yep. For me, when I type it in, I got a broken zipper. Did any of you get something different? Because I am kind of curious. But yeah, when I type it in, the first answer that comes up is how to fix a broken zipper. So Silas advances to the B tier. Silas is bringing the heat. He's been doing well. All right. So again, that's kind of a new challenge. We'll play around with that for a bit and see how you guys like that. All right, moving on to the next one here. Okay, here we go. Now, this is one, there's kind of a few answers that I'll accept. Yeah, Chad says, mine says stick drift, posture, and then bacon in the oven. Mine shows stick drift. Yeah. See, stick drift did come up, so I'm kind of, I'm kind of torn. I don't know. Maybe that segment's not going to work because, yeah, I would hate for you all to look up and then get a different result than what I got. I got a broken zipper for some reason, so hold on. Let me crack my knuckles. yeah. Daniel's bringing the heat. So I tell you what, I might have to tweak that concept for that idea. I was hoping that would work, but yeah, I don't know. I might have to tweak that because we'll see. I thought that'd be a cool addition, but we'll work that out. I think we'll give it to Silas for now, but you guys, yeah, I think you were in the ballpark with that. All right, here we go. I'm only going to accept one answer, but there are kind of a few different answers that the answer is going to be a number, and there's a few different numbers that I'll accept. It's kind of related to the first question. The guitarists are ready. Yeah. All right, here we go. How many songs have I currently released? Now, again, if you were here for the first question, I did just release a new song, so we can count that. But, if we're not counting that, I'll accept that number as well. So 23 is not the correct answer. 1 is not the correct answer, unless that's a typo or something. So in total, that's what we're looking for, the total number. How many songs have I released? 6. Nope, not 6. 7, not 7. Actually, 1. 14. 14 might be the answer. Let me see. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I think we'll go with 14. And the reason why it's confusing is because it depends if we're considering the stripped down versions or not. But with the stripped down versions included, then 14 would be the answer. So I think we're going to go with 14. But, man, I'm a little torn, though. I don't know. Maybe I should have picked a single answer for this. I think we're going to go with 14 because that's what it would be if you included the stripped down versions. But again, this question I had written this question down a while back, and that was before I had released today's song, and so that kind of threw off the answer a little bit. But I think we're going to give it to Daniel there. So there we go. Yeah, I have a few, and I kind of have like the main releases and then the stripped down. But if we include that, yeah, Logan guessed 780. Haven't made it there yet. One day we'll get to 780 releases, but still working towards that. So yeah, I think we're gonna give it to Daniel for 14. But 13 was another kind of answer. It was if I hadn't released this one. So you guys were pretty close with 13. All right, next question. All right, this is another movie quote. Okay, so if you can quote what movie this is from, here we go. The quote is, I'm actually going to give 2 quotes. These are 2 quotes from the same movie. Okay, here we go. Quote number 1, what movie is this from? You had me at hello. Okay, you had me at hello. What movie is that from? Here is a second quote from the same movie. Show me the money. Come on, show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. So those are the 2 quotes. You had me at hello and show me the money. What movie are those quotes from? They're both from the same movie. Chad got it. Yep, Chad is the movie guy. He's getting all these quotes so far. Jerry Maguire, that is correct. So Chad, you are moving up to B. Man, we got some good competition happening here. We got people in the B, it's a close one. Some people close behind in C, and even anyone in the F tier still has a chance because they're going to move up to C tier. Like if you answer just one question, you're already kind of up with just about everyone else. So we got some good competition happening here. Daniel says, dang, I knew that one. Stan and Indigo came in just a little too late. Yep. Well, Stan actually put the wrong name. Jeremy McGraw. Maybe that was intentional. I don't know if he meant to type that, but I'm afraid that's the wrong name. Indigo was close, but yep, Chad was the first one. And this is your friendly reminder to make sure that you are that you are live with the stream. You want to make sure you're not behind because then you're at a disadvantage. So you do want to make sure you're caught up with the stream. Let's see here. And then Daniel's right. Yep. Tom Cruise. Oh my gosh. Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding. All right. We're going to do a couple more questions and then we will I'll play another song for you. All right, here we go. There's multiple answers for this. This is a name a song question, so I'm going to name an artist. First person, Indigo says, my autocorrect sabotaged me. Yeah, you got to be careful for that. Sometimes autocorrect can be your enemy in this. Yep, I think Silas Googled it, but yeah, sounds like, Google does help, but again, if someone already knows it, Google, Google's like a chance, but it's going to be hard to compete with someone who already knows the answer just from head knowledge. So, all right, here we go. We're going to name an artist. First person to name any song from this artist gets the point. Here we go. Name a My Chemical Romance song. So name a song from the band My Chemical Romance. It could be any song from My Chemical Romance. MCR. First person to name a song from that band gets the point, gets to advance in the rankings. So let's see what you got. And again, there's always a little bit of a delay. Oh, Chad got it. Oh, man, Indigo right behind. Yep, Indigo so close, but I think Chad was just ahead of you. Yep, got Helena. Yep, I think it's Helena. It might be Helena. That might be my favorite MCR song, by the way. Ooh, and this is interesting, guys. So now, okay, man, all right. Now that Chad is at the A tier, here's the perks that everyone gets. Everyone's points are now worth 2. So Chad, yes, you got that one, but Chad, you're on the burner now because if Silas or Daniel answer their next question correctly, they will automatically go to the S tier and they can win the game. Indigo and Stan, you guys, you're not far behind. Again, you'll have to answer 2 to win. Rather than 3. So if you get 1 correct, you move up to A, and then you just got to answer 1 more to get to S. And then even F tier, it's not too late. You know, you do got to be snappy, you got to be ready, but you only got to answer 3 questions, and you can still win the game. So I think while the suspense is there, yep. A few other good songs. Yep, Welcome to the Black Parade. That's a good one as well. So while the suspense is there, I think we're going to go ahead and play another song. But yeah, we've got a close one here. And to be honest, this is going by relatively quickly. We might have time to do like a speed round, do 1 more round, but we'll see. Because I still have 3 more songs I was hoping to play for you guys. This next song that I'm going to play is actually the new song. I'm going to play the song Waiting for You. So again, I have released the song. If you haven't heard it yet, it is available on Spotify now. I think it should be on Spotify. It's on my Bandcamp. You can find it there. And whenever I release a song, I update these backing tracks. So some of you guys might be familiar with, you've probably heard me play this song before. You might be familiar with the old backing track. You knew how it used to sound. But what's fun about doing the actual production is you come up with these creative ideas like cool transitions, or you add other layers. I'll add background vocals and come up with certain, you basically just try to create moments throughout the song. And this song, I'm pretty pleased with the moments that I was able to create. So hopefully you guys like them too. So this is actually, even though I've played this song before live, this is my first time playing with the new backing track. So we'll see how it goes. And I think you guys will notice. It's always amazing comparing. Like whenever I bring in the new backing track, I compare it to the old one. Because the old one's like a demo in comparison. And the old one always sounds so much thinner, so much smaller, so much drier. And then the new one is just like so much fuller. There's just a lot more layers going on. So here we go. I hope you guys like this one. This is my latest release. Going to play it for you live here. This one's called Waiting.
This is where we are. Where else have we been? Circling this room, round and round again. Look into my eyes, see if there's a change. Who I tried to be is not who I became. Everyone is gone, they found the way out. I will find it too, any second now. But when you find me, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. It seems so long ago since we first began. Oh, that it's today. Maybe this will end. Seeing no results has got me feeling down, but I'll be up again any minute now.
Oh, yeah. So a little bumpy, but it'll get better. So there we go. That's my new one, or, well, old song that I just released. So new release, not necessarily a new song, but you get the idea. Again, that one is actually, it's currently distributing, but it is available on Spotify, and you can find it on my Bandcamp for those of you who like to download MP3s. And there will be a official track video posted on my YouTube channel tomorrow for that song. So there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the little new little snippets in there, a few little things. So there we go. Yep, catching up. Catching up with the chat here. Yep. Daniel says mastering audio tracks is fun. Yeah, and definitely very satisfying. It's not my favorite part of the process. You know, I love the creative part a lot more. But over the years, I'm pleased with the progress I've made. When I compare it to like my old releases, I've definitely gotten better at it. So pleased with that much. You know. Chad says loving it. Thank you. Yep. Thanks for the fire, Stan. Stan says bedtime. Have a great vacation. Thanks, Stan. Appreciate that. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. Let's see here. Some goodbyes. This is great, my dude. Hey, thanks, Indigo. Appreciate that. Wish I could have nailed that solo a little better. What's funny is usually I do good on that, and then when it actually matters, it's like, nope. So that's like, but, it happens. Thanks, Chad. Bravo. Silas says, great song, Quincy. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. And, again, that one is available now, so. All right, continuing with the competition, it's a close one. To be honest, it could be anyone's game here. It could be Chad, but Silas and Daniel could come back and win this. Or maybe if someone goes on a good streak here, answering questions correctly and just answering faster or more creatively or whatever the challenge calls for, it could still be anyone's game. But so far we got Chad in the lead. So Chad has the advantage of making it to A tier, but unfortunately he also unlocked perks for everyone else. So from now on, anyone's answer will be worth 2 rankings rather than 1. So Chad's kind of in the hot seat here. So you got to answer quickly, and you got to hope if someone else answers, you got to hope it's not Silas or Daniel, because they could still come back and win this thing. So let me get some thumbs ups out there. Let me know that you are ready, and we will continue with this competition. And we'll see. Things are going good, but we might be able to do like one more speed round. I definitely have more questions for it, but we'll see. And it depends how much, if everyone else is really on top of their game, then they might be able to keep Chad from taking the victory too soon. Let's see here. Yep, thumbs up from Indigo. Let's go. He's ready. Yep, Indigo is ready, and he's still got a fair chance here. You do have to answer 2 questions, but hey, that's less than 3. You would have had to normally answer 3 to get to S tier. Now you only got to answer 2, so you've got a slight advantage. Yep, Silas says he's ready. Everyone else, let me let you know that. You let me know that you're ready, and we'll get this thing started. Anyone just tuning in, don't be shy. Say hello. Indigo says, I'm coming for you, Chad. It's on. Yep, he's got his competitive. Oh my goodness, can't speak today. Competitive game on. All right, and anyone else just tuning in, it's not too late, to be honest. Even if you're F tier, you still have a chance to come back at this. Just waiting for one more. There we go, Daniel. All right, here we go. The next question. So this is this is anyone's game. This is best answer. Okay, so everyone has a chance to answer, and whichever answer I like best is the one I'm going to pick. Okay, so here is the question. What is the best action movie? Okay, so just type in an action movie, one that you think qualifies as the best, and whichever answer I like best, that's the one I'm going to pick. Now, I'm curious how this will play out. Unfortunately, I might have should have gone with another one, because I do know Chad to be the movie guy, but just because he's the movie guy, this could still be anyone's game. If you can just name an action movie that I like better than the one Chad names, then you might be okay here. Yeah, Silas says on like Donkey Kong, I think is what he was referring to there. Yep. Or piggybacking off of Indigo's comment there. All right, so we are looking for the best action movie. So there's a few I like. So depending on which ones you name, you might make this tough on me. I'm not really sure which one. We'll see what suggestions you make, but there are definitely a few where it would be really hard for me to choose. Okay, Silas is going with The Matrix. Ooh, that's a good one, Indigo. Have you seen The Raid 2 Redemption? I have, and that's a good one. Hey, we got Blue Unicorn. Action Jackson. I don't think I've seen that, if that is a movie. So, Daniel says, oh boy, I'm going to say knowing Quincy, The Matrix. Okay. Indigo saying Expendables. Again, no need to like type a bunch of answers. I'm not going to pick one until everyone has put an answer. But yep, Daniel says, oh dang, Silas and I both thinking alike. Well, you could pick another one. Since Silas went with The Matrix, you can pick another one. Again, I'm trying not to give any clues here, but I definitely, based off what's been named so far, I already kind of know which one I would go with. So again, this isn't like, you don't have to guess my favorite action movie. You can name any action movie you want, but I'm just going to pick whoever has the best answer, whoever I think has the best answer. So Chad, if you got one, type in action movie out there. Daniel, you can type another one since Silas already did The Matrix. Silas says, unless you include sci-fi or fantasy action mix, I'd say original Star Wars trilogy. I'd say that's fair game if you want to include that. If it doesn't have to be, purely like straight up action, realistic. You can go in other, directions. Now I'll give you a little hint here. I'm not sure that you want to do that, but you could. I'm not going to be like, that doesn't count. Any movie with action in it qualifies. Anyone else, Fab or Chad, if you guys have an answer for an action movie you want to throw out there. We'll wait just a minute or two, and if we don't get another reply, then I'll go ahead and pick from the suggestions. And again, Daniel, you're still welcome to throw in another answer there. Forbidden Kingdom. That's the Jet Li Jackie Chan movie, right? Which the way I answer that probably isn't very reassuring to you, the fact that I'm like, what movie is that? Because I've heard the title, Forbidden Kingdom. Yeah, that's the one. I think I've seen that movie once. And yeah, Jackie Chan and Jet Li, both legends. I love many of their movies. Ooh, yep. Oh man, Ong Bak. I'm not going to lie, Indigo, you are naming some good ones here. Yep, Ong Bak was a really good movie, yes. Dude, did you ever see that it's oh my gosh, what's his name? Tony Jaa. The Tony Jaa montage. It's got the song, what is that song? I don't know. It's man, it's going to hit me later, but I watched the heck out of that video. It was back in the day, like early days of YouTube. Someone made a montage of Tony Jaa just doing all these awesome stunts and had this great song on it. I still love the song, but I'm drawing a blank on what the song was and what the band was. But man, that's a good one. All right, guys, I'm going to give the point to Indigo because I like both of the picks. I mean, you named three, but 2 out of 3 was really good. I was going to go with The Raid Redemption 2. So again, you were already kind of settled with that. And to be honest, like Ong Bak is great, but if I had to choose, I think the better movie is The Raid Redemption 2. Like I think as a movie, I think that one's better. But Ong Bak has some of the best action ever. Like that is such a good action film, So yes, I love Tony Jaa. He's great. Daniel says, one of the best films I've ever seen was a Korean film called The Promise. I don't know if I've seen that one, but did you ever see The Man from Nowhere? That's a Korean film. That one was really good. And then there's also, I think this one's more of a thriller than an action movie. There was one called, what's it called? I Saw the Devil or something like that. Can't remember, but that was another Korean film. And I only saw that once. I remember really liking it, so I need to see it again to sort of confirm that. But back when I saw it, I remember liking it. The Man from Nowhere is very good. But yep, we're going to give that point to Indigo. I'll give you guys a little, and so Indigo, man, you're tied with Chad right now. Indigo moves up to the A tier. Look at the comeback there. Indigo just came in at the right time. He came in right when he got the 2 points from the F tier and then waited for... That's his strategy. He's waiting till everyone gets to the tier list and then he's answering. That's how he's doing this. And so he's, even though this is his first time playing, but yeah, he's gone up. So Indigo's already on the A tier. Just got to get one more. But yeah, I love... I'll give you a few hints here. Like there's a lot of action movies I love. I'm not going to name them right now, but my favorite thing, I love martial arts. Like I love a good hand-to-hand fight scene. So any action movie that's going to have really good, like, hand-to-hand fight scenes, that kind of stuff. Like, I love that. So, and yeah, I love, I don't know, I love good shootouts. I love good chase scenes, that kind of thing. So yeah, good picks there. All right. Moving on to the next question. All right, here we go. Got a little bit of trivia here. Again, if you have to use Google, you're welcome to, but some of you might know the name of this already. I'm going to ask for a band member from a certain band, and so first person to type in. Silas says, watched any Bruce Lee movies? I haven't watched any through fully. And I'll be honest, Bruce Lee was obviously like an incredible martial artist, incredible just fitness guy, and he obviously pioneered the martial arts like genre of films. But I think a lot of his fight scenes are a bit dated. I think I think they lack a lot of energy, and there's like a few cool things in them, but clearly the guy was very skilled. But I think the way fights translate to movies, that in itself is kind of its own craft. So I'd say, like, if we're looking at a lot of older stuff, I'd say Jackie Chan is the way to go. Jackie Chan's the one who really set the bar for like what a good action film is. Yeah, Jackie Chan's great. All right, let's see here. Daniel says, I've seen some of your hand-to-hand fight videos. I think I only made one, maybe. Well, I made a few action movies, yeah. I'll go on a little tangent here. I love movies, too. And, yeah, I used to, if you check out some of my older videos, I used to make short films back in the day with my friends and that kind of stuff. And I still have a dream. I'm trying to get my music off the ground first, but I do hope someday in the future I can go back to making movies. And action's my favorite genre, so I'd love to make some good action scenes. So me and a buddy shot a pretty good fight scene. It's a little, like, looking back at it, I could make a much better fight scene today, but I'm still glad I got to do that. It was fun making that stuff. And me and my friends, a lot of times we'd make like action comedies, so those were a lot of fun to do. All right, here we go, guys. Next question. Looking for the name of a band member. First person to name the drummer of the band Periphery. So can anyone tell me who is Periphery's drummer? Looking for the first and last name. Who is the drummer of the band Periphery? Again, if you have to, you are allowed to use Google. But if anyone knows this right off the bat, you're at an advantage here. Looking for the drummer for the band Periphery. Very good drummer, too, if I do say so myself. I wouldn't say, I mean, he's up there. He's a great drummer. I wouldn't say he's my favorite. There's other drummers that I like better, but very solid drummer. Very good one. All right, I think I'm going to give it to Daniel. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, Daniel and Indigo said it, and I think I got to give it to Daniel. I know there's a little typo in there, but I don't think I'm going to be that picky. Man, I'm kind of torn here. Indigo, you were so close, but I think I'm going to give it to Daniel because, again, if you were verbalizing this, he would have said it right. And technically, the last name was lowercase too, so I could I can't take typo points away from Daniel. So I think I got to give it to Daniel. And man, I think Daniel is still our victor. Kudos to Indigo, definitely, making the comeback from starting F tier and advancing to A tier so quickly. I think Indigo was so close to happening, but I think I got to give it to Daniel, and he continues to hold the title. This is Daniel is 2 for 2 right now. There we go. Let's let someone else try again. Well, that's very generous of you. Daniel says I had to Google. Not gonna lie. Hey, we got JT. No cheating. Well, no. Google is fair. Google is fair. I tell you what, we'll let Daniel stay at S tier, and then we'll ask one more question and see if anyone can, if someone else can get this correct besides Daniel, we might give them the point. But JT, we can throw you in here too. Now, JT, you're at a slight disadvantage, but believe it or not, you still have a chance to come back here because all your answers are going to be worth 2 points. So even though you're starting on F tier, you don't have to answer 5 questions. You only have to answer 3 questions. Now, you're going to have to be like super on top of everything, but you do have a chance here. So Yep, no cheating. But I've said so myself. Google is totally viable because, again, it wouldn't be any fun. Like if I asked a question and nobody knew the answer, that just wouldn't be fun. So allowing Google allows someone to go. And even if you use Google, you're not going to be as fast as someone who knows the answer already because you have to look up the answer, where if someone already knows it, they can just type it. So there we go. But since Daniel's being generous, we'll do one more question and see if anyone can take it from him. All right, we're going to do a password, okay? So here we go. This is going to be tricky. All right, again, just a reminder, the way this game works, we're thinking, yeah, can I buy a vowel? Oh, hey, we got Gary. I'll get Gary in here as well. You still got a chance, Gary. You have to be quick. Yep, if you buy a vowel. Technically, I think Daniel's got the win, but he's being generous, and so if someone can answer these questions and get to S tier, they can take the win from him. So here we go. We're looking for a password. So I'm thinking of a word. That's the password, and I'm going to give you a one-word hint, okay? And you all can just type in a frenzy, you know, just whatever words you think of. Just type a word that you think the password is. And if no one's getting it, I will give a second hint. And again, if no one's getting it, I will give a third hint. But we'll see how this goes. So here we go. Here is the first clue for the word I'm thinking. For what is the password? Here is the first clue. The word is sip. Okay? The word is sip. So when you hear that word, we're looking for a password. So you kind of got to think, like, what might that relate to? I'm trying to give you some clues here to what the password is. The first clue is the word sip. Okay, and you're allowed to you don't have to just take one guess at it. You can type kind of a few. So we got cup. It is not cup. Water, it's not water. It's not coffee. Nope. Sweet tea, nope. I'll wait for a couple more guesses, and then, yep, slup. I'm afraid it's not slup. Tea, slurp. Yep, not slurp. Gin and juice, nope. All right, I'm going to give you guys a second hint, okay? The second hint, okay? First clue was sip. The second one is tube. Yeah, I'm seeing a few more answers. Nope, none of those. The first clue was sip. The second one is tube. Chair? No. Lemonade? Nope. So we got sip and we got tube. Not Stanley. Oh, man, Daniel got it. Daniel got it. And you all came in right after him. Or Silas did. Yep. Blue unicorn was close. But, yep, the answer is straw. Daniel got it. Man. So I think Daniel is going to hold his title, at least for this round. Man, I got a few more songs for you guys, but way to go. I'm impressed, Daniel. This makes Daniel 2 for 2. So, guys, you know, you got to tune in, and someone's got to take the title from Daniel because right now he's the one holding it. He won the last one, and he won this one also. I'm genuinely impressed at how good you are at this game, Daniel. You're doing quite good. But we've had some good competition. Again, Indigo, great answer, super close. Chad, I think he had to slip out. I think he was still working. I think Chad was working and playing. So kudos to Chad for making it all the way to A tier while multitasking. Silas put up a good effort. Silas could have won if Silas had gotten any answer correct or faster than anyone else. He would have been able to skip A tier and go right to S tier. So, and then Stan put in a good effort, and I know some of you were behind. Maybe what we might do, I'm going to play a song for you, and then maybe we'll do a speed round where every point's going to be worth 2. And we'll do like one little mini version of the game, and see if I can get this reset. This is even working. I'm hoping I can drag this down. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to play a song for you guys, and then we'll try to do a speed round real quick, and every point's going to be worth 2. So first person to might even make them worth 3. Dun, dun, dun. We'll make them worth 2. We'll try one more speed round because, again, I do think this is a fun game. All right, my computer's being a little laggy. I'm trying to get everything started over. Getting this down here. There we go. Getting this one down here. But way to go. Congratulations to Daniel and good... Man, what... Sorry, this is being like super laggy. But good job to... And now it's just highlighting everything. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave Daniel's name up there since he's the champ. So, for some reason, it's not letting me drag it down. All right. Yep. Good sportsmanship. Yep. Good game, guys. Did Silas say it first? No, I'm afraid Daniel was right before you. Yep. But you were right behind him. Yep. Super close. Unless you said it earlier and I missed it. I'll double check, but I'm not seeing it. But super close. Just catching up with the chat here. Yep, some hellos happening. Yep, dang ham fingers. No, I think you're quite all right. And, all right, Gary would like to try and solve the puzzle. Yep. There we go. Yeah, that's how the game show works. All right, cool. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to play a song for you guys, and then we'll try like a little speed round. We'll give everyone 2 points. This is not going to be an official round, so you won't take the title if you win this, but we'll do one more speed round for fun, and then I think we're going to put a wrap on this. But let me play another song for you guys. Again, for anyone who hasn't heard yet, I know we had a few new people come in. I'm releasing a song tomorrow on YouTube. Technically, it's actually out now. You can find it on Spotify and on Bandcamp. It's my song, Waiting. I just released that song, just put that out. So, yeah, definitely check that one out if you haven't. But I'm going to play a different song now. This is one I put out a little while back. All right, kind of a softer one. But I hope you enjoy it. I got a couple more songs for you. Going to play this one, then we'll do a speed round of the game, and then I'll play one more song, and we'll put a wrap on all this. But hope you like it. This one is called Waking Up. Released this one a little while back, and I actually shot a music video for this one, so if you're curious to check that out, it's on my YouTube channel. So here we go. Hope you like it. This one's called Waking Up.
It's too much effort to pull away the covers that hold me down and won't let go. It smothers me, the weight of this anxiety pressing me into my pillow. Sorry, blissful sleep. Chasing lies and counting sheep sure is easy, but not for me. And so here I am with all I have. I'm waking up, facing what's in front of me. I won't back down, and I can't stop now. I'm waking up, so I can start to dream. I toss and turn, and tick by tock the hours burn, pleading for this night to end. Part of me begging to go back to sleep. It sure is easy, but not for me. So here I am with all I have. I'm waking up, I'm facing what's in front of me. I won't back down, I can't stop now. I'm waking up, so I can start to dream. You're not worth less. You have purpose. Wake up, see it. Time till dream it. facing what's in front of me. I won't back down. I can't stop now. I'm waking up so I can start to dream. So here I am with all I have. I'm waking up. I'm facing what's in front of me. I won't back down. I can't stop now. I'm waking up so I can start to dream.
Thank you. Again, that one's called Waking Up. And that song is available on my Bandcamp or Spotify or wherever you like to listen to music. So if you'd like to hear it again, you are certainly able to do so. All right, guys. So I think Daniel is our champion for game night, but I think we're going to try... oh, it looks like Indigo's heading out. Let's see here. This was great. I got to step out. Great meeting everyone. Awesome as always, Quincy. Thank you, Indigo. And then you play Waking Up. I can't leave now. You too. Well, I don't know if you were able to stick around or if you ended up heading out, but I appreciate that, Indigo. Again, Indigo makes great music. Definitely check out his stuff. He's got some songs available on Spotify. And I know he's on Instagram. I guess he's got a YouTube channel. I can't remember if I'm subscribed to that, but I know he's put out some music and very talented artist, so definitely check out his stuff. All right, guys. I think we're going to do a little speed round here. We're going to try this if we have enough people out there. Give me some thumbs up if you're out there and you want to try a little speed round, and then I'll play one more song and we'll put a wrap on this. But I think everyone's questions are going to be worth 2 points. And this is kind of for second place. You know, this is not an official championship match, but we can kind of see who gets second place. We can see who wins the mini round, and we'll go from there. So I'm getting my track set up for the next song when that does happen. There we go. Okay, yep, so give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Yep, we got it ready from Daniel. And as of right now, you know, I don't have any prizes. Pretty much the only prize right now is you get that trophy emoji, you know, which you know, so you get to post that, and you basically get the title of champion. That's the one thing. I am keeping track of who wins these, so I will announce. I'll even write that down. You know, I'm going to write that Daniel is 2 out of 2, and so we'll see if anyone can claim the throne next time. Take the crown. Silas says he's ready. All right. And then we got a thumbs up from Blue. Blue, let me actually get your name in here real quick so that you will be good to go. Let me see here. Okay. Might have to make you one real quick. I tell you what, for time's sake, Blue, we're actually going to give you Indigo's name because Indigo is like a bluish color. so we're going to give you but I'll make a name for you later. I just didn't want to take up too much time right now. Oh, Indigo says I stuck around. I had to hear the song. LOL. Have a great night, bud. Well, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for tuning in. It was nice to have you a part of this. You take care, Indigo. All right, here we go. First question. Let's see where we were at with this. Okay. Okay. I'm going to move on. All right, here we go. First question. There are actually multiple answers that I will accept for this. And since we're doing a speed round, if anyone who guesses one of these brands will get to advance, okay? And I said brand, not band, brand, because we're talking about a brand here. We're talking about a piece of clothing. I guess it's considered clothing. I don't know. Name a brand of shoe I wear. Name a brand of shoe I wear. I have multiple different brands of shoes. It's not to say that I have a lot of shoes. It's just that every shoe I have is from a different brand. So there are multiple answers that I will accept. So if you can name any of them, we'll give you a chance. Daniel said Vans. Vans is correct. Puma. I'm afraid not Puma, but Logan's got Converse. So both Daniel and Logan get a point. Nike. I'm afraid I don't have any Nikes. Let me see if... here we go. Yep, so Daniel is on C, and we're going to give it to Logan as well with Converse. All-Stars. I'm afraid I don't have All-Stars. There's like one more popular brand, and then I'll give you a hint. There's a brand that's a skate brand, so if anyone knows any skate shoes, and then there's a running shoe brand. So I'll give you guys a chance. We'll see if anyone can get a third name here. But so far we got Logan with Converse and Daniel with Vans. Those are both shoes that I have. And I'll give you one more hint. Let's see here. Two of the brands actually start with an A. And those are probably the ones that you're more likely to get. Blue says, I can tell you where you got them from. DC Shoe Company. I don't have any DCs, actually. You got them on your feet. You know what? Since we're doing a speed round, Blue, I'm just going to give you a point for the creativity. So I appreciate that. I'm going to give that to you since we're doing. And Daniel said Adidas. Now, but Gary came in afterwards, and since Daniel, you already answered, I'm going to give that to Gary. So Gary, you move up to C tier. All right. Let's move on to the next question. So we already got a good little competition happening here. All right, I'm going to name a movie quote. First person to name what movie this is from, you get the point. Actually, you get 2 points. You get to move up. All right, here we go. The movie is, not the movie, but the quote. Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. What movie is that from? I'll say it one more time. Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. First person to name that movie will get to advance up 2 points. And again, your friendly reminder. Yep, Gary got it. Airplane. Yep. Blue, you were right there, but I'm afraid Gary beat you just by a little bit. So, all right, we got Gary on A tier. Gary could take the win, but it's not too late. You guys can make a comeback. All right, here we go. So that was Airplane. All right, here we go. I'm going to ask for a song. So first person to name a song from this artist. A hospital, what is it? It's a large building with lots of patients, but that's not important right now. You know what, Blue's being creative here. I'm not going to give you 2 points, but I'll put you... Well, no, I can't put you on... That doesn't make a difference, actually, so... I don't know. I'm giving you points in my heart. I want to prolong this a little bit. Like, yes, it's a speed round, but I want to prolong it a little bit. So I'm not going to give you a point for that. But I appreciate you throwing out other quotes from the movie as well. So just know you got points from my heart. Okay. I'm going to ask for a song. Any song title from this artist is an acceptable answer. So first person to type a song from this artist. Here we go. Name a song from the band POD. First person to name a song by POD will get the point, or rather 2 points. Any POD song. Does anyone know what POD stands for? I might give points for that also. That might be like bonus points. Maybe. We'll see. Depending who gets it. If it's an underdog, I might give them points for that. But if it's someone who's already winning, I don't think I'll give additional points. But we're looking for a song from the band POD. It can be any song title. Penguins of Doom. Yep. All right, Silas got it. Youth of the Nation. Yep, there we go. Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing. Yep, there's another quote from Airplane. Yep. Let's see here. But the point is going to go to Silas, so he moves up to C tier. And Yeah, I'm afraid Penguins of Doom is not what POD stands for. It actually stands for Payable on Death. But Penguins of Doom, that's pretty cool. Someone might need to start that band. All right, here we go. This next one is anyone's game. Everyone can type an answer, but I'm going to pick my favorite answer, okay? So everyone just throw out your best answer, and whichever one I like best is the one I'm going to pick, okay? What is the best song of the 90s? The best song of the 90s. So you can name any song. You can name any song, and technically it can be from any genre. I would recommend sticking to like kind of the rock genre, maybe metal, maybe pop, some mainstream pop from the 90s. You know, that stuff would be fine too. But any song from the 90s. And again, this is kind of a question, by the way. Like, this is one, I could ask the same question next time. And I could ask the same question next time, and everyone could give different answers and have a different winner, you know, different. So, all right, we got some good ones here. We got Enter Sandman. That's a good one. Did that actually come out? I always forget. The Black Album was 91, right? Or was that... I always forget if that album was early 90s or late 80s. Enter Sandman. Because that's a good one, but there's some other good ones there too. So I'm doing a quick little fact check to see when that song came out. It was released 1991, so that is a contender. That's a good answer right there. Let me see what else we got. We got Tomorrow by Silverchair, and I'll be honest, I don't know if I know this song, but I'm going to take note of that and look it up because it's probably a good song, especially if Chad mentions it. So Tomorrow by Silverchair. I'm afraid I can't pick that. It's funny, you know, I might go listen to it and be like, wow, I love that song, you know, and it could have been the winner, but I don't know. Everlong's another good one. I do really like Everlong. NWO by Ministry. I got to check that. The first thing I think of when I hear NWO is, like, I had a cousin who watched wrestling back in the day. So, what was that? National Wrestling Organization? Is that what it stands for? But I just remember NWO, and I remember it black and red, you know, the red font. Yeah, so that's the first thing I think of, but by Ministry. So I'll check out that song too. Everlong is a good one. I got to be honest. I'm really going to have to think between Enter Sandman and Everlong. Girl, I'm going to Miss You, Milli Vanilli. Again, probably a great song. I'm afraid I'm not super... Or at least I can't recognize it by the title. Girl, I'm going to Miss You. So you guys are just giving me good stuff to check out. Miss You, Milli Vanilli. Yeah, from what I saw, it said the song was released in 91. People asking about that, or mentioning... Logan said Sad But True. It might be 80s. Well, I think Sad But True was on the same album. So that would have been 91. I will say I do like Sad But True better than Enter Sandman. So I would pick Sad But True over that one. Yes, it was the 90s. Last album of the 80s was And Justice for All. When I bought the Black Album on tape, I was like, don't like this one that much. That's kind of interesting. Kind of curious. Has your opinion changed of that, or is that still how you feel about it? LOL Hulk the Prez Hogan. Yeah, leader of the NWO. That's right. Yep. That's right. Yep. So let's see here. I always I wasn't like a huge wrestling fan, but I liked Sting. He was probably my favorite wrestler from back in the day. Undertaker was pretty cool too. And there was Kane, Quincy Kane, you know, so. All right. Man, I got to be honest. So it's between Everlong and Sad But True. Let me see here. I tell you what, I'd have to think on that. I'm not sure which song I picked, but I think I'm going to give it to Logan for Sad But True, mostly because I think Logan is the underdog in this situation. So, Daniel, you had a very good answer. It was a contender. It was actually probably going to win until Logan brought up Sad But True. So, I think we're going to go with that. Daniel says, I really don't like the Black Album that much. It kind of strayed away from the thrash roots, which made me want to play guitar. And that's understandable. I do think I mean, even just the two songs that were mentioned here, Sad But True and Enter Sandman, they're a little more chuggy. You know, they're not the, dun, 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 you know, like really fast, rapid thrash. So I can understand that. Which, by the way, speaking of thrash, are you familiar with Silosis? Have you checked them out? I typed their name in the chat. I've mentioned them before. I don't mention them like a whole lot, but every now and then they come up. But if thrash is kind of like what you really like, then you need to check out Silosis, especially their older stuff. Like I love everything they've done, but they definitely have some good thrash tracks out there, so they're a good one to check out. When they play Nothing Else Matters live, that's pretty dang good. Yeah, that's a good song right there. Yeah, Logan says it's not about the size of the dog, it's about the fight in the dog. Yep. Haven't really checked them out. Well, you have to try them out. Again, they are... they're more like modern thrash. You know, they debuted in like the late 2000s, early 2010s. So it's not going to be like 80s thrash metal, but they definitely have a lot of inspiration from that. So you know, check them out. See what you think. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I might send you some songs later, but I do got to put a wrap on this soon. So let's see if we can get a winner here. All right, next question. Where are we at? Okay, this is kind of a trivia one. This is really anyone's game, whoever can answer this. Trivia question. Who was the first American Idol winner? There was a reality TV show. It was a singing TV show, American Idol. The first season, who was the winner of that show? Somebody let me know. Who was the winner of the first season of American Idol? And sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. I'm afraid it wasn't Elvis. Elvis wasn't around when American Idol debuted. Dang, and she's from Texas. I think so. Carrie? No, not Carrie. I'll give you. What's funny is it's the same thing that you did with Stacy when you were guessing Lacey Sturm. You're kind of like you got the letters right. Yep, there we go. Blue Unicorn got it. Kelly Clarkson. Crap, I can't remember her name. Yep, it was Kelly Clarkson, and you kind of did it again, like Clark, the R, and then the K, Carrie. So that's hilarious. It's like you can remember the letters, but you just can't remember what the name is. So. Man, Blue moving up to the A tier. We got a close game here. If anyone on the A tier can answer a question correctly, they will take the win. All right, moving on to the next question. Let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. All right, I think this will be a fun one. This is I'm curious if you guys can get this. So it's another password. So I'm thinking of a word. That is the password you guys are trying to guess. I'm going to give you a one-word hint, and then you can just type out a bunch of words and just see if you can guess what the password is based off of the hint. If no one's getting it, I will give a second hint and even a third hint if I need to. Blue says, I only knew that because of 40-Year-Old Virgin. You know, I still haven't seen that movie. I'll have to get around to seeing that one, but... if they make a Kelly Clarkson reference in it, I'm not familiar with that particular reference. But Daniel says, I have this strange memory where I do, in fact, remember letters and numbers from the past. I could see that being a thing. So, all right, here we go. Here is the hint for the password. The first hint is speaker. Okay? I can only give a one-word hint. That's the first hint, speaker. But if no one can guess the password, then I'll throw out a few more hints. The first hint is speaker. And you're allowed to take more than one guess. So, you know, you can type one word and then you can type another word. Laptop. Nope, it's not laptop. Sound speaker. Nope, not sound speaker. Yep, speaker is the first hint. Headphones. Nope. But you guys are kind of in the ballpark there. Bullhorn. I'm afraid it's not bullhorn. The password is not bullhorn. Amplifier. Nope. But again, you know, you guys are you're kind of dancing around it. You're kind of dancing around Or I should say you're not quite in the neighborhood yet, but you're getting there. Cabinet. All right. You're kind of drifting a little bit with cabinet. You were closer with headphones and sound speaker. LOL. The password is not LOL. So, no, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. The next hint. I'm going to give you guys some help. Old. Okay, the first hint was speaker. The second hint is old. Earphones. Nope. Microphone. Nope. It's not microphone. First word is speaker. The second word is old. To be honest, it'll be very satisfying if somebody gets this. Record player. Again, you're kind of in the ballpark. I'll give you a little hint. That's a little too old. But you've kind of got the right idea. Speaker and old. Or you could say old speaker. We'll wait for a couple more guesses, and then I will drop a third hint if necessary. See what other guesses we have here. Tape player. Again, you're getting even closer. And technically, yep, Daniel got it. Yep. Technically, tape player might have counted, but the password was boombox. Way to go. And man, all right, Daniel doesn't quite have it yet, but man, he's coming for it. You know, even in the speed round, Daniel's like, he wants the title. So here we go. Yep, the answer was boombox. Yep. Good job, you guys. All right, next question. Here we go. What is my favorite fast food restaurant? Okay. I'll kind of expound on this a little bit. You know, I don't eat a whole lot of fast food. In fact, I don't eat out a whole lot. But when I do, yeah, Ghetto Blaster, that might, let's see, where are you at in this? I might give you points for that too. Well, no, because you're already up on the A tier. If you were like down on C, I might have given you points for that. But yep, Boombox. Okay, what's my favorite fast food restaurant? First person to guess my favorite fast food restaurant. Again, I don't eat out a whole lot. I think A&W is a restaurant, but the first thing I think of is A&W root beer when I hear that, which I do like root beer. You know, Daniel got it. Chick-fil-A. Yep, I like me some Chick-fil-A. Some other contenders, I do like. Actually, like Arby's pretty good, and even Taco Bell. I'm okay with Taco Bell. So, but if we had to go fast food, I think Chick-fil-A is probably my main pick for there. So there we go. Panda Express. I guess technically that would be fast food. I do like me some Asian, but for some reason, I think of takeout as different than fast food, but I guess they're kind of the same thing. I hadn't really thought of that. Usually when I think of a fast food restaurant, I think like a burger joint, you know, or something in the same kind of package as a Chick-fil-A or a McDonald's or a Burger King or whatever. But technically, takeout is fast food, you know, and so that would make sense. So I miss Arby's. Oh, do you not have one near you? A&W was like Sonic, but better. Oh, cool. So. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds good. I think I've eaten at a Sonic like once before, but yeah. Now you say was, so does that mean it doesn't exist anymore, or are they still AWs around? In-N-Out, again, I can't remember if I've eaten at one, but I think In-N-Outs have looked pretty appealing to me. So, but yep, the answer was Chick-fil-A. So there we go. Man, guys, I got to be honest. Daniel's pretty good at this. So, Daniel, I think you got to be honest. I think. Closest is like an hour and a half for his Arby's. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, I like me a good Jamocha shake and Arby's roast beef sandwich. But I got to be honest, Daniel, I think you threw me off when you said, like, you know, you were saying things like, man, I'm no good with movies, and yet somehow you still managed to persevere. So I was trying to kind of tip the scales a little bit, like, okay, I'll try not to do so many movie questions, but now I'm starting to think I might have to bring out the movies a little more just to even things out. They are not as common now. Okay, so A and Ws are a little more spare. So, well, guys, I hope you all had fun. Again, I think that's a fun game, and there will be more game nights. We will do this again, but I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm going to play one more song for you, and then we are going to wrap things up. So here we go. This is going to be my last song for the stream, and then we'll end things up. Hope you guys like this. I released this one a little while back. This one is called Erase Myself. Also, quick little news. So, first off, this song, last week was my Metal Goes Acoustic, so I did the acoustic stream. And for the first time, I did this song as a stripped-down version, as an acoustic version. So, that was kind of cool. But I wanted to mention next week, well, actually tomorrow, I'm going to be leaving for vacation with my family. So, there will be no stream next week. So, I'm going to miss you guys. Again, I just put out a new song, and there will be an official track video for that song on my YouTube channel tomorrow. So hopefully you guys can enjoy the new song throughout the week. And then the following week I should be back and we'll continue with the streams. But yeah, there will be no stream next week because I will be at the beach with my family. So, all right. Hope you like this one. This is Erase Myself.
Take me away and break me into pieces. Hit me with the truth and don't pull your punches. And I'll brace myself for all this pain. Erase myself and start again. Grab a hold of me and don't throw me in the deep end. Show me the flame that burns inside of me, and I'll brace myself for all this pain. Erase myself and start again, and I'll face myself with honesty. Erase myself and start again. Yeah, yeah. I can't remain without the refiner. It's time to change what used to define me. Resist the pain, I have to keep fighting. Ignite the flame that's deep down inside me. It hurts first, but worth all the pain to see myself and not be ashamed. It hurts at first, but worth all the pain to see myself and not be ashamed. And I'll brace myself for all this pain, erase myself and start again. And I'll face myself with honesty, erase myself and start again. Thank you. Again, that one's called Erase Myself. And that song is available on Spotify and my Bandcamp. So if you'd like to hear it again, then you are welcome to do so. You are able to do so. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all enjoyed that. I thought that was a lot of fun. And we'll have many more. Again, it looks like Daniel is our champion again. 2 for 2, but again, it's anyone's game. So guys, you know, start working on your trivia, start coming up with your creative answers, and we'll see who it's going to be such a shocking episode for whoever can take the title. So we'll look forward to that coming. So guys, just a couple things I want to promote here. So firstly, again, I've got a new song available now called Waiting, and there's going to be a video coming for that, so be sure to you know, be ready for that when it comes out. Let's see here. Blue Unicorn says, I was raised by cable TV, so I've seen all the 80s movies. Well, there we go. So I might, next time Blue Unicorn's in the chat, I'll have to bring out some 80s movies quotes, you know, so to give you a slight advantage there. Thank you for the applause, Daniel. Appreciate that. Guys, I do have some goodies for you if you'd like to check them out. There's a link there, and that takes you to a few things. So one, I do have a merch store, so if you're curious and if you're wanting to support me and get yourself something cool to wear in the process, you know, I've got t-shirts and hats and all that stuff over there. Got a few items right now. Again, that is a very new thing. I'm still looking to refine it and improve it, but that is there, so you can check that out. And that same link, if you'd like to show some additional support, there is a virtual tip jar near the bottom of the selections once you click on that link. So I do appreciate those of you who are willing to contribute towards that just to help me so I can keep doing this and grow this and improve all that I'm doing here. And then if you want to stay notified, again, I just released a new song, and some of you have already heard it because you got the email. You were emailed as soon as I released the song, as soon as it was available for you to check out, you were notified about that. So if you want those same notifications, if you're not already signed up for my email list, be sure to do so. If you sign up, that allows me to notify you whenever I release new songs, whenever I have new videos, whenever I have a live stream coming. You'll stay notified. You'll stay up to date with everything that I'm doing. And then lastly, my biggest goal is growing my audience, and so you guys can really help with that when you like the video, when you leave comments, when you share my music and share my videos, invite people to the streams, just anything you can do to create more exposure, to get the word out, to help people be aware of my music. That really helps me. Growing my audience is my #1 goal, and so you guys can lend a hand in that, and I appreciate those of you who do share the music and invite people to the streams and do stay up to date, leaving comments and liking the videos. That means a lot. For tuning into these streams, I really appreciate that, and I enjoy spending time with you all. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed it, and again, there will be no stream next week because I'll be away at the beach with my family, but thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Until next time.